One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
It's time for Stacks and Hacks. I go over stacks of information. Rich has life hacks. Guy in Utah bought a used car Monday. Then went back to the dealership the same day and accused them of selling him a lemon. When he didn't get the refund he wanted, he drove it straight through their front door.
Did you see the video?
Yes, this is the moment of the crash. Then it's the manager of the dealership talking about it. Then the guy that crashed the car talking about it. They're very calm, I think.
Whoa! Call the cops! Is anybody under the car? No.
It was kind of a very, very scary situation. Several hours later, he came back and he was very emotional. He said, listen, if you don't give me my money back right now, I'm going to run this car right through the front door.
I was just really angry. I was upset about my money. I kind of blacked out for a second. You know, I know I probably shouldn't have done it, but I guess I just hit a breaking point.
I know I shouldn't have just drove through this building.
He got calm fast after that.
He could have killed somebody.
Yeah.
The green jacket that the United Healthcare CEO killer was wearing, it's a $225 Sherpa-lined hooded jacket from Levi's, is supposedly flying off the shelves right now. Everybody wants it, and I think I have it already.
Oh, wow.
I know.
You're so on top of things, don't you?
I know. Did you see, now the guy's name is Luigi, right?
Yep.
Did you see when he was being transported to the cops, what happened? Someone yelled in the background? Like when you think of Luigi, Mario, Luigi, listen to this.
What's happening, Luigi? Anything to say? What's going on, Luigi? Luigi, it's me. Mario. me, Mario. Luigi, it's me, man.
It's me, a Mario.
So childish. But, like, how do you prevent yourself? How do you hold that back?
It's tough.
In a new poll, 14% of people say they have successfully crashed a party or event without the host's permission. 9% say they successfully crashed a holiday party. You know the movie Wedding Crashers? I have this friend of mine. He's very, very successful friend. He'll be at a bar drinking with his wife or with some buddies and at a hotel, or they'll be like, hey, let's go crash this wedding. And they just go in and they start eating. And he said they've only been kicked out a couple times.
Oh, my
Isn't
God.
that crazy?
Yeah.
He said he went before he was married. He took a girl on a date and they met at the hotel and then they went to crash a wedding.
No way.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Wow, just like the movie.
I know, it's so crazy. But, like, I think when you get kicked out, that's the part that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Totally.
He said he crashed. He was a friend of his who was a CEO, and they went to go crash a party. And the CEO was like, "This party is someone who works for me, so it's to be kind of weird." But they went anyway, and then the guy recognized his boss in the pictures.
So
You were at my wedding. Grubhub is releasing now the end of the year stats. Chicken was included in nearly 40% of Grubhub restaurant orders. Grubhub delivered over 1 ton of cottage cheese to customers. That's more than 2,000 pounds of cottage cheese.
Who's
That's
eating
weird.
that much cottage cheese?
Yeah, and then from a restaurant, too, right? Because Grubhub's mostly restaurants.
Grubhub espresso orders spiked the week of June 22nd, right as the song Espresso topped the charts.
Ah.
There was a 14% increase in orders for pickles. And guess what was the number one most ordered soda? Peyton?
Dr. Pepper.
Yes, Dr.
Yes.
Pepper.
That's what I'm talking about. Come through.
USA Today says this song is the worst song of Christmas songs of all time. What do you think it is? Anyone? Guess Christmas song.
Frosty the
Christmas.
Snowman.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Blue Christmas.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Jingle bells.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Those, the Christmas shoes song, that's very sad. Yeah,
How dare they?
our choices were much worse than this.
Christmas Shoes is number 3. Grandma Got Run Over Reindeer is number 2. And Chipmunks number 1.
Like Alvin and the Chipmunks, though, like that is like such a good Christmas song
So
and movie.
cute.
You know, it came out in
cute.
1958 is when that song
It
came
did?
out.
No way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I thought that it was in Alvin and the Chipmunks,
Yeah.
like the animated movie with the, and then
Well,
there's the Chipettes.
they did bring it back, and then there's the movie Chipwrecked, which was also amazing.
That song was made when?
1958.
It has stood the test of time.
They brought it back.
What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
Everybody's got something going on. Everybody's hurting. And I know I've talked to Kyle about this. You don't like to take just medicine for things. You like natural
If I can
cures.
do a natural cure, I will try that first.
So we've talked about beyond caffeine. If you want to stay awake, an apple is much more effective. And we've talked about before pineapple juice. The bromamine, I think I'm saying that right, in pineapple juice is 500% more effective than cough syrup to clear up infections. So check this out. If you have a headache, 2 Gatorades knock it out faster than taking any sort of pill with no drug side effects. If you don't have Gatorades, just grape juice alone will knock out a headache. And if you have a sore throat, eat some cucumbers because it'll actually soothe and cool and coat the area. Try those life hacks out. If you're feeling a little bit of something, those life hacks can be found at John J. and Rich.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ickowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
.com.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.